to do it like.
Welcome back, summoners. MBR here, going to be bringing you some Jayce top lane gameplay. And for this video, and for this video only, well, not for this video only, for over future videos of Jayce, I have myself a brand new skin. I've always loved Jayce. He's been a champion that stole my heart when I come back from Thailand. I think it was about a year ago, maybe even 2 years ago. I think it was around season 3 when I come back, and Jayce had just come out, and I played in top lane. I was like, man, this dude's amazing. The only disadvantage is that you kind of lose a tanky top lane. If you look at our team, we're quite squishy because of the fact of this, but we have good poke. As long as my team lets me sort of poke them and I dominate my lane, then it shouldn't really be much of a problem. But if it goes too late game, then this is where the issue I've always had with Jayce. But I've never had a skin for him, and I've always thought he's such a cool champion. And I recently did my Yasuo video. I mean, it was probably about a month ago now. Time does fly by, and I was like, we gotta get a skin. And here we are with it. I can't even remember what the skin name is. It'll be in the title, but it's a badass skin. I think this is the best one. And the thing with this one, it's like 1,350, so you get all the visual effects of it, which is pretty cool. But anyway, so as you probably noticed on the channel, I haven't uploaded a great deal of League of Legends recently, mainly because I haven't played League of Legends. I've been very busy with some work stuff, trying to sort that out. Also doing my new channel, Helix Gaming Studio, which I haven't been able to put too much time into that because of all my work. And obviously COD Advanced Warfare come out, and I've been playing that a little bit. I've almost Prestige twice already, and I haven't really played it. Or I haven't been on it a great deal. I'm just probably too much of a nerd, I guess. And that's been really good fun. And because of that, I haven't been able to play a great deal of League of Legends, and because I've been really enjoying COD and other things. But we're here today on the weekend. I'm a little bit hangover from the night before, but we'll see what we can get up to. I want to obviously carry on bringing League of Legends content, but it's just once I get all this work sorted out, which should be done towards the end of the month, I can work on getting all my League content back up to where it used to be. I've got a lot of ideas for the guides and stuff, but like I say, it's just a case of finding the time to do it at the moment. As, you know, the thing is, jump into a game of League, it's quite time consuming, and obviously I want to make a video which is going to be, you know, interesting for you guys. It looks like we're against this little pussycat Rengar today. Should be quite an easy match up for me. The thing is, we have the range advantage, which is just huge, and this is what I love about Jayce, is you go into a top lane like this and you can just poke them down so much, and you can see he's already under half HP. He's probably gone for a Doran's Blade, yeah. So he is struggling. Certainly is, and we can just zone him out and be like, yo dude, if he actually goes that way he will die. I think he's it was a bit of aggressive ignite for me. The thing was, I didn't have enough gap to close him, but we made him flash, which is a good thing, and he's still only level, he's hit level 2 now. That was pretty a bit aggressive. I could have kept my ignite up and then we would have probably been able to blow him up, but we burned his flash, which is good, but it does limit a bit of my, I don't know. It's not the end of the world, but I would prefer to have got the kill then. But we were out of kind of position. I probably shouldn't have did what I did, but there you go. We should actually die here, maybe. Oh my god, we're so dead. What have I done? What have I done? Oh, I was too greedy. I really thought I was going to kill... she should be dead anyway. Oh. I was way too greedy then. I really thought I was going to be able to kill Rengar and then get out. Oh yeah, I'm a noob. Not the end. Oh, I think at least got the kill, but it did mean that I burnt my flash and everything, which is not the end of the world, but it's a shame because I really thought I was going to kill Rengar then. It was quite unfortunate, and because I overextended so far to kill Rengar this whole time, Elise was just doing damage to me, and it was a really bad idea on my behalf. It was greedy play. There was nothing else to it. We might be able to actually, if we could catch him out, this would be huge. We get a good shock blast. That's a really good route on his part though. We could still potentially go for the snipes. Oh, where's the damage? We actually did hit him. I'm pleased that we hit him, but unfortunately he had nothing else to bring to the table. So we have to just push the lane now because it's going against me. But the disadvantage is that I really like on my first back to get the tier, so I can instantly start stacking that up. But because of my sort of misplay, really, you know, I thought I had the damage to kill Rengar and then get away, but unfortunately we didn't even kill him and we didn't get away, and we burned everything for it. But oopsie daisy, that was a bit of a misclick. So yeah, a bit annoying. Would I do it again? Yeah, sure I would. Had I kept that ignite, but at the same time, had I not used my ignite, he would have probably had flash up, and then we wouldn't have been able to have done what I did. And in all fairness, I could have just, you know, I could have easily have walked away from that gank. Maybe we might have had a burn flash, but I really felt that I was going to be able to pick up that kill during that. But Hey ho, that's the way the cookie crumbles sometimes. Eve going for it. Go on, Eve. Oh, the flash. That was a good flash on Eve's part. She's not going to get the kill though. That's saying she's probably dead. It was a really good flash on Eve's behalf, but it was unfortunate that she didn't get her. I thought she was actually going to get her. It was a really good flash. So we'll see. I'm so annoyed. He's looking stronger than what I am, in all fairness. So items, he's gone for the double Doran, so very aggressive start. If he doesn't get a kill off of me now, then his double Dorans will be wasted. But just annoyed because I could be stacking up my tier right now, and obviously as a Jayce, you really want to be stacking up that tier. And anyone, when you get a tier, you know, you want to be stacking up as quick as possible. But because of my miscalculations, and we can't really fight him because of the fact he's got that double Dorans and a cloth armor over me. He's just looking a lot stronger than what I am now. We kind of cocked this up a little bit. Certainly nowhere near being over, but until I back, he does have that advantage over me just because he has double Dorans. So we'll keep it cool. We got some pots. So does he. It's all good. We just need to hit a good shock blast. The thing is, if we miss it now without the tier regen like that, it's going to really hurt my mana regen or my mana pool in general. Oh, how we didn't even get the big minion. So this is where we start to struggle now, because he can use the bush controller for his advantage and I can't really do anything about it. Dying at the start like we did. Even though Rengar didn't get a kill, it's just cocked us up because he's just come back and he's looking pretty fierce now. It's all good. It's not over. We just got to let the storm settle for the moment. That is not what we want to be doing now. We are dead. We are dead. We are dead. That is not good. I can only buy my tier and I can't come back with any pots, so that was just unfortunate that he stunned me and I was dead because he gets the reset because it was his like empowered one, however it works. It meant that he stunned me and then he could use it again, which, you know, I had nothing. All he had to do was chuck like Ignite on me, and now my lane is the potential that he could snowball in Rengar's behalf, because that double Dorans has now paid off because he just got that kill over me, so really bad by me. Should just go. I think I should just stick to playing COD these days. I'm a bit rusty. Oh, I was greedy at the start, and then that was just I don't know. He caught me with that E, and there's nothing more I can say than that. And now we come back with no sustain at all. So if he does like really hurt me in lane, and because I've gone for a tier as well, it means that I'm quite weak. I'm quite, you know, the thing is, going for a tier, sure it helps my mana pool, but it gives me no damage at this moment in time. So because of that, I am a lot weaker than what he is still. We haven't come back with anything over him, even though we just backed. Yeah, I thought you ulted for some reason. Though. I really want to fucking kill the motherfucker though. He's dead. There we go. We're back in it. It was kind of greedy for him, I guess, to stay. I think I don't know. He had little HP, and we landed a good Q. That's the thing. If I land my Qs, the damage it does is OP. If you miss them, you know, as I saw before I died, you know, it costs so much mana as well, and you lose out on that whole damage side. So we're, oh my god, we could be dead here. It's not good. Oh. I thought I was lucky to actually have dodged it. I didn't think we dodged a stun. Very greedy. You know, I had no ward coverage, and then, you know, we were very low HP, so it was an easy gank for Elise to make. But at the same time, I really need some farm. You know, I need to start trying to build up an advantage over him. And at that point, I need to push it under the turret. Luckily, because Elise actually pushed it towards me, I think. I don't know, yeah, it's going to go in my favour as long as Rengar doesn't super push it before we get back, which he probably will do, which then means it's going to go in his favour, so a little bit unfortunate. I was just trying to push it under his turret so that by the time we got back it was under my turret, but it's under my turret a little bit too soon. We might just about make it and save a bit. We'll see. CS wise, that's alright. He's gone for 3 Dorans, so as you can see, we cannot fight him. And oh god, we actually got the big one. Wow. We cannot fight him because in a 1v1 he's going to be stronger than me once he gets on top of me. The thing, like I say, Jayce is all about poke. You have to poke him. So once he tries to jump on top of me, he's going to do a shitload of damage. Especially with the fact that he's gone for 3 Doran's Blade. That was to say, I couldn't afford to do my first death to him because it starts to pay off for having that Doran. So you just have to make sure we don't die now, and we just play it safe and stack up, and we'll be alright. And hopefully that he kind of pushes it. Be a bit careful of that bush, because once he jumps on top of me now, he will be doing a lot of damage. There's no ifs and buts about it. And the thing is, again, because I've gone for that tier, he's got 3 Doran's Blades and I've got a tier, you know. There's a big difference. There's a big item difference between us two at the moment. With Eve coming up right now. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Every flipping time Elise is there. GG to Elise. Nothing more to that. Elise with the perfect counter gank. She was there. She's just always there. If Nahari had landed her charm, then she would have killed her. But GG to Elise. There's nothing more to it than that. You know, she come in. I think she stunned me as well. She's looking stronger than what Eve is, and it's affecting Eve now because Eve really relies on getting those sort of early kills and early aggression, but Eve's behind because she's 2-0 and Elise is now getting to that point where she's going to snowball further ahead of them compared to our jungler. So yeah, GG to Elise. She is. We could have dominated this lane, but because of Elise being there at the perfect time every time, it's really kind of cost me. Thought we made a really nice, you know, we had the pink ward there, Rengar was coming in, I knew Eve was around, thought we, you know, making a really good shout to go in on him, you know, and punish him, but unfortunately because Elise came, it was just GG. And Rengar with those 3 Dorans just meant he was so much stronger than me, and they were on top of us in the bush, so like I say, I need to poke at them more before I can fight them like that, and he was on 4 HP, it was just a really bad, well, it was just, you know, if Elise come, we win, but at least, because Elise came, it's a 2v2, and they're stronger in a 2v2 than me and Eve at this moment in time. And will be for the foreseeable future now, because even though I've got my Brutalizer, I'm just going to be so far behind what he's going to have now. You know, his 3 kills there, we hold a small CS lead, but those 3 Doran's blades have really paid off. If he never got any kills against me, then it was GG on my part, but because he's got those kills, it's really going to be doing him some favours, so... And he has the potential to roam because of his ult, you know, he could potentially roam mid if he really wanted to. With blue buff, now I'm sure he probably wants to punish me, and he's got his Hydra there now. He's sold all his Dorans, so he loses a bit of gold because of that, but I don't know, he's looking super strong. And you see, we don't really do all that much damage to him because he's probably going to go for Ninja Tabby as well, which would be a really smart buy, but he's pushing the lane and we just have to let him push. There's no ifs and buts about it in my mind. He is a lot stronger than what I am at this moment in time. There's no question. He can camp on that bush, and I'll let him camp on that bush. I think that's the problem with going for a tier with Jayce, especially when you fall behind in lane. It just really can snowball. As seen here, he is wrecking me at this moment in time. And with Eve coming up, I don't know what we can do here. I don't know. We'll see. Oh my god, if it's not one, it's the flipping other. Deary. And, oh, I thought that was Elise there as well, then I think it was just LeBlanc's. At least we got the kill and Rengar didn't, but it's a good kill for LeBlanc to get. Every flipping time, if it's not somebody, it's somebody else. Deary me. Well, they really want to flipping shut me down this game, which is fair play to them because it's, well, you know, I've died 4 times, I am the feeder of the team. Lucian seems to be doing well against Twitch, he's got a good farm over him, which is really good because we can keep Twitch at bay, that's going to be really nice. Twitch has got a pretty sick skin, and it was what I was going to mention in the video, but I forgot, I haven't seen him yet. Medieval Twitch, I can't remember how you get it, it's a special one which you can't get anymore. I'm not sure if it was the one what you got for being in Season 1 or something. I didn't join to Season 2. I'm pretty sure there was a Twitch skin which you got in Season 1. I have a feeling. I don't know where he's at. A pretty cool skin though. So yeah, at least Rengar didn't get a kill, and we actually got the kill. That was huge. Had Eve got that kill, she certainly would help her jungle out because they say she is struggling. Well, you know, compare her to Elise, you know, she's struggling. Rengar has decided to go. They're going to take dragon control. Not really much I can do about that. You know, by the time I get to bottom, it's going to be too late. So we may as well just take this turret, or do my best to take the turret. We should be all right. So yeah, well, the game certainly hasn't gone the way I wanted it to go. The thing is, they're fighting now. They didn't get the dragon. The enemy team took the dragon. So what's the point in fighting? They should only have been fighting had they were going to secure the dragon. Now Twitch gets a double kill, which puts him in an extreme position to kind of snowball now for no reason. They didn't even get the dragon. He's probably going to get a triple. They were outnumbered. It just made no sense to fight that. And it's cost them now. We get the top lane turret, but you know, sure we could have traded top for dragon, which wouldn't have been the end of the world. But the problem is the fact that they got 3 kills and we got nothing off it, and that's the end of the world right there. So yeah, silly that they chose to fight. I don't really know why they did. Obviously someone went in and then the rest like sheep followed them. And it now puts in a bit of a sticky situation. Yeah, so he's got the ninja tabbies as I was expecting. I really need to get boots because his movement speed's going to be quite... No, I've got no boots at all, so he's going to have a good advantage over that. You know, he's going to be able to keep catching me down and using the bushes and blah 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 blah. But we're looking alright. I might actually... No, he's probably going to push out the wave really quick if he's still there. So we'll stay, because I don't want to lose the turret. You know, if we lose this turret now, it's kind of pointless me taking his turret because they get the dragon and they're just going to have such a big gold lead building up for themselves. And because of that death, you know, it puts Eve even further behind, and Lisa's just looking super strong, and she's building probably a Haunting Guise, going for that sort of AP-ish. At least Lucian's still looking strong, which is good. It's what we need. Lucian's going to be our sort of carry at the moment. I'm still nowhere near strong enough to take on this Rengar. And also I'm really low on mana, which is a bit of an issue. It's all good. I think it's just his bush control. Had we never got those, Lise never come and did what she did, you know, we could have dominated Rengar. You saw the early damage we were doing to him, but those ganks had just changed his lane completely. There's no ifs and buts about it. A good gank by Eve is what we needed. That was a really good gank by Eve. This is what we wanted. Yeah, good gank. Good gank by Eve. It's getting me back in this game now, which is huge. So yeah, really good job by Eve. It's what we needed. Had Eve never paid this attention, I think all the kills we got have been because of Eve. Had she never paid this attention to me top lane, I probably would be getting destroyed right now. And every gank she's made has been successful, so that's a really good job on her part. We're back now. We've now like sort of leveled out. We've got a good amount of farm going for us. You'd probably pick up my last whistle, which would be huge. Would mean I won't have any boots though, which is what's kind of worrying me a little bit. I'm actually going to go for the boots. Sometimes I would probably go for the last whisper if I was really dominating my lane, because I'm a little bit worried of just the speed of Rengar. You know, it's going to allow me to roam more and blah blah blah. I'm actually going to go top. I just don't really want to lose that top lane turret, but at the same time I obviously don't want them all dying. Where is that Twitch? There he is. That's a pretty cool skin. Medieval Twitch. This is like where I wish I went bottom now. I should have went bottom. Should have went bottom. Should have went bottom. Had I went bottom, we would have been there, and we should have went bottom. Should have went bottom. I just didn't really. Well, I didn't think they were going to carry on fighting, to be honest. And yeah, GG. We have to go top, but even though we will probably lose mid, but we lose mid because of the fact of they chose to fight, and obviously they lost the whole fight. So, if we had my last whisper now, we'd be hitting some hard damage, but like I said, I really wanted that tier there. What I really should have probably been doing more this game is actually putting that free trinket in that bush. Having bush control of Rengar would have been OP. But it's not the reason why I've lost this. The reason I kind of lost my lane was because of that early death to Elise, and then obviously killed me in that city situation where I was staying around with no HP, and it cost me. We could probably actually, if I can get a good shock blast off him, I think we could kill him. He's popped his ult. That's alright. Can't do anything more. He's popped his ult, so. And he's actually. He come back for me. That was dumb on his part. I think he was just hoping that his burst was strong enough. But I didn't think he was actually going to come back. It seemed like a dumb move on his part to actually do. And gets us a kill, the 1v1 solo kill now. So we are back in this game. How it could have been different, it could have been, but that's what we needed. And we can actually pull my last whisper now, which is going to be huge. Because I'm pretty sure no one on their team's built any armor yet. So we're looking strong. With the last whisper there, my damage is going to be high, but we have to remember that I'm a poke champion. The one good thing is they don't have a tank on their team. Like, we don't have a tank, they don't have a tank. No one on their team is building tanky at this moment in time, and probably the only person who would go tanky is Elise. That's not an issue, so yeah, it's cool. We're looking good. We've suddenly now got ourselves. The fact we were able to kill Rengar in a 1v1 in that situation was huge. It was a dumb death, or Rengar should have never really turned back to come kill me. It was a bit silly on his part. I think he probably just thought he was going to have bigger bursts, but yeah, it's all good. And we get the soda kill, and we can now start coming, try and get back into this game, which is huge. And I switch into my flipping human form, gun form, whatever, and we are now on a killing spree. Good job, good Eve was there at the perfect time, and I was huge. I mean, you might be able to even kill Twitch here. There we go. I probably should have walked in the bush and tried to flash away. At least the support got me. Maybe he could have got away, I don't know. I probably should have went into that bush and then I was going to flash over a dark binding, and then for some reason I decided to try and walk past it like that, which was a really dumb idea. And good job to Eve there. She built out Ignite and everything. Her DFG cooldown would be, you know, low cooldown, but burning that Ignite was good. He didn't get the kill, so really good job. She just ulted away from that. Lols. Whatever. Alright. So, where are we looking at now? I think getting the mana immune complete would be pretty nice. We're looking strong. I think for sure we've out-farmed Rengar. You know, we've got the highest CS. Oh no, we don't. Lucian's out-farming, which is good. Because the fact we died 4 times, so is he in all fairness. You know, we should be being out-farmed by the AD carry. If we weren't, then it would mean that my AD carry could be quite far behind, which obviously he's not. You know, Twitch does have 6 kills, but you saw there, you know, the damage we did to Twitch. You know, the fact I can solo their AD carry like that was huge. It was a bit silly for him to kind of stay. I guess he thought he was OP, and he's not OP as me. So we are now, you know, completely got myself back into this game. The turnaround is on. I'm starting to look pretty strong now. They are all down on the blue side, so I guess we should go recuperate mid. Blue's gone, nothing to do about that, but that's the one disadvantage having a no teleport, is that, you know, obviously his Rengar doesn't have teleport either, but it's the one disadvantage. You know, I can carry on pushing top and then come join the action, but without a teleport there I can't do that. But at the same time, if I don't take Ignite this game, then I don't really snowball. Really worried about LeBlanc, that's what I was really scared of them. My Q there? I was so scared of this is the problem as well. I'm just damaged. I'm literally like an AD carry at this moment in time. I'm so squishy that, you know, I don't want to get low. Too soon. I didn't think she was going to move. Don't know if that was warded, but she literally, just as I put that E down, she moved. So completely outplayed me on my behalf then. I really want to fucking kill her so bad. All the cock blockers right there. Not to worry. That was a shame. I could have killed her as well. Had I waited a second, we could have easily positioned that and then killed her, but I didn't think she was gonna move. I say possibly maybe warded, or her spider tanks, I guess you could say, was tingling. Pretty sure there was a pink ward in I thought there was a pink ward in this bush. I'm wrong. I really need to go top lane, to be honest. Oh my god. Just want to go top. I need to push out top, or he's just going to shove against me, and then it's just going to lose so much experience and gold under the turret for no reason. Nothing to be taken. But yeah, we're looking alright. But, how do you not get a big meal? That's annoying. It was annoying, you know, I thought we had a nice catch on LeBlanc, but I don't want to dive in there because, you know, you have to look at me that I'm just squishy. I'm literally an AD carry. The way I'm building, I'm just an AD carry pretty much. And where we should all back, there was no reason for them to stay. I don't understand what happened there. They just got 3 kills for nothing. There was no reason for anyone to be doing anything during that. It just doesn't make any sense. That was completely wasted. And they're probably actually going to do Baron right now. That is where my money would be, is them doing Baron. I don't have my free ward to put down, unfortunately. And with Elise there, they're going to be able to control it pretty easily. We just have to wait for... Well, that was obviously warded. No chance we can steal it now. And that's split. Oh, she did actually fail smite in all fairness. It was just unfortunate that I had no ward, so I was waiting for Blitz to get there, and unfortunately they had that side warded. As you saw, Garner landed a nice not charm, flipping, whatever you want to call it, binding, and it was GG. It was a good binding. But I stood still like an absolute noob, but it was just unfortunate it was warded and there was nothing really we could do about that. And now they get Baron, all because 3 people died in the mid lane for no reason. There was no reason whatsoever for anyone to die. There was nothing on the board to achieve. There was nothing. I don't really understand how everyone died. You know, we went top to push it, and next thing you know, half the team's dead. And then it's a free Baron for their team to take, and then because I went over there to try and attempt to steal it, but obviously they had it well warded, me and Blitzcrank die, so they officially get an ace, we get nothing out, and they get a Baron as well, so it really opens a big lead for their team. And this is the kind of problem with Jayce, is where I haven't snowballed my lane. I'm just as even as anyone else is really at this moment in time. I've not snowballed whatsoever like I wanted to. Mainly because of my start. You know, I tried to be really cocky, or thought I was going to be able to kill Rengar in fairness, and we didn't, and you know, it just went downhill. But some nice counter ganks by Eve certainly helped out. But you know, I'm just nowhere near where I'd like to be. You know, I've played games before with Jayce where, you know, I'm almost full build right now, and I could just solo anyone. I could solo the majority of their team, but I just nowhere near that point because I'm just as even as anyone else is. And then when you compare someone to LeBlanc, who's as fed as what she is, if I tried to fight LeBlanc right now, she would destroy me in a 1v1. I've got no MR whatsoever. I'm just, let's say, I'm just pure damage, which makes it the situation that I can't go into these flipping fights. I've got to be very careful how I decide to engage. Did that not hit anyone? Bullshit. That's what that is. It's bullshit. And because of how far they are ahead as a team, you know, they can take all these objectives like they are at the moment. And yeah, Twitch gets that turret there. Not really much we can do about it. They're just so far ahead of us as a team. I think a lot of you know, we were behind, but that whole point where they pretty much got that ace and got the Baron as well, it's just been huge. That was a bit terrible. It was huge for them. Good shutdown here. I kind of mixed that up. He was really smart with the way he moved out my Q. But yeah, I think that whole sort of Baron play where they got all those kills, it just didn't make sense. You know, there was just no. It wasn't like we had team fight. It was just, I don't know. And that's what's really cost us this game. But obviously, you know, not winning my lanes hurt me, and Eve, so as I say, so far behind because she had a bad game because of the fact where she's tried to, or just Elise was just so potent in this game. There's nothing more to it. Elise was on fire this game. You know, her ganks top lane, the counter ganks, she was just always there up my ass, and it really, you know, that's what cost me. It's what's really hurt me this game. Put me at bay so much. And as I say, I'm just nowhere near the point I wanted to be this game, but well, it's kind of getting back into it, but I don't know if it's going to be good enough because the problem is I've built no MR, and then it's in the case where I probably need armor as well. But when you look at Nisi's 5-0 and a 7-1 LeBlanc with a death cap and DFG, and the Morgana's even got a flipping Zonya's there, and then you got Twitch and Rengar's damage. I've got no defensive stats to deal with that, so it's a tricky place to be in at this moment in time. It's a tricky place. I don't know much what we can do, really. We just really, I guess, have to hope that they can overextend, get a couple of good shock blasts off, and yeah, take it from there. I need to get my Black Cleaver. Once we get there, we'll have to build defensive. At least we made him flash. It's a good flash, and I think like Ari, you know, she's 1-7. Look at her build. You know, nothing against her, but she needs a DFG there. But because she's so far behind and she struggled against her Blanc this lane or whatever, you know, everyone on my team is so far behind. Even Lucian, you know, compared to Twitch, everyone compared to their laning is so far behind as a team. They're 14-32. You know, they're looking a lot stronger than what we are, big time. So we just have to hope that they dive like what they are doing now, but damage. What the fuck? Oh, what the fuck? I should have just ran away. The thing is, if I had jumped in during all that, which there was a small opportunity I could have jumped in, I would have instantly died. And you saw how I just died then. Twitch obviously had his poison storm me and just popped a Z and it killed me. So it was a bit stupid of me to turn around. I was trying to get a nice shock blast off. You know, I'd have never killed anyone with it. But we're just so far behind as a team, unfortunately, and I just never had I snowballed my lane, and maybe we can try and do something this game, but we just didn't have a good laning phase. Even though, you know, we evened it out against Rengar, and we were 1v1ing him in the end, which we should have been doing at the start. You know, that was the thing, is I could have really snowballed against this Rengar, but oh, nice play by Lucian. I don't think he's actually going to get away, but that was a nice to get one kill out of it though. GG. Oh yeah, it just sucks. And it's really just a case of them, or you know, cocking up really. Goodbye. We just have to wait for them to make a mistake again like that. But even though we kind of made a nice catch draw on that, I'm just so squishy I can't dive in, and you know, I just had to run away like a little girl. And you know, first couple of seconds we did some nice damage, but after that I did nothing whatsoever in that fight. And again, we still have, I have no defensive stats, and this is where the point is where I was on about that not having a tank really hurts us. And as a Jayce, and this is exactly what I said at the start of the game, is that as a Jayce I have to snowball this game to be effective, and it's just not happened. done alright, but when you look at everyone else on their team who's more fed than what I am, it's not good. And it's like, what defensive stats do I go for? You know, do you go for the MR or do you go for the AD when Twitch could 1v1 me right now? Rengar would 1v1 me in burst. We could beat him in a poke, sort of, you know, poke him down, then go for him. But in a 1v1, straight out 1v1, he would beat me, and LeBlanc would one-shot me right now with her build, and Elise would probably wreck me with her build as well, because we have no defense. It's just, you know, it's a tricky spot to be in, really. You see Twitch, this is what Twitch does now, because it's how fed he is. He can just roam around like that and be a little bitch. I wanted to go for him, but we can't go for him because of just the threat of not knowing where their team is. You know, they've got the Baron timer, so they can start doing that. And Eve is back in base, so we have no smite. We really just rely on rely on getting some super Q, but I've just used my Q to kill Twitch, so we don't have. I don't have my Q or my supercharged Q. It actually was in range, but unfortunately wasn't to be. Had I had my super, if I had my E was up 1 second earlier, then because we use it on Twitch to kill Twitch, which we had to do, but had my E been up 1 second earlier during that, I think we could have stolen that. But it's all what is. You can't change what happened now. We just got to hope that the super minions don't do too much damage to our base. At least we got 2 kills. We killed the 2 most important people on that team, but it's just the damage what the super minions are going to do now. Looks like we weather the storm, but when they now decide to come on our base with a Baron buff on 3 of them, they're going to look pretty strong. I just don't know what to go for. I'm really on the fence. I really feel Jayce should just be pure damage, but I can't be pure damage because just the whole team is just so far ahead. So GA is probably going to be the best option, but even a GA is not really going to save my life. I just kind of need the stats, best of both worlds at the moment. I just can't afford to get what I need. At least he gets away. She doesn't die. It's a good thing. She's going around and he can leap out of bushes. I don't know if she realises that. He's gone. You know, look at Rengar. He's looking pretty tanky for himself now. It's just way too far behind. Well, we'll fight to the end, but it's not looking. Well, he had a cold or so, I think. It's not looking very promising this game at this moment in time. Well, a good return to league. We've done alright. Score looks alright. Read some good CS warriors, but just a shame we didn't, just didn't snowball like I wanted to. Which, to be honest, was down to my own fault for being the way I kind of played the start, I guess. Oh, really good. At least every time we catch him, he always has this flippant hook out. This is what we needed, so I have to go super greedy, but you can see there's nothing we can flipping do. You see the damage is on about Elise's damage. Look at the damage he does to me, it's insane. Minions, other minions. LeBlanc, go away, LeBlanc, go away, go away, go away. I couldn't see, I could have turned around and probably have, I should have turned around and tried to Q her. I didn't realise I HP, I was just trying to run to the base as fast as I could. I was hoping to get behind the minions so that, well, that's what we did, but obviously LeBlanc jumps in and probably could have turned around and killed her, to be honest. Probably would have died still, but the main problem was just the fact that they were too far ahead as a team. You look at everyone. I'm not, I can't really solo anyone on their team, and if I can't do that as Jayce, I'm now effectively useless, to be honest. And then I'm not got any defensive stats, and we needed the defensive stats, but if I go to defensive stats I don't have the damage, but the thing is, I have the damage, but I can't do the damage because I'm so squishy, and that's one of the disadvantages of playing Jayce top. You really need to snowball, and unfortunately, we had the option, against Rengar, I could have really snowballed that lane, but Elise's ganks, from the first time when we died, even though she didn't get, Rengar didn't get the kill, but then obviously Rengar killed me on the turret because he caught me with that stun. I was being greedy staying around because I really need to get that tier, and the fact that I didn't get my tier on my first back really slowed things down, and then it all went really downhill because obviously he went for the 3 Dorans, and he paid off every time because we had that chance where he went for the pink ward, thought, yeah, me and Eve are here, GG, who was there? Elise, and then the next time LeBlanc was there, so it was a really good, well played by their team, but Eve made some really nice ganks in the top lane, and we got a load of kills, and in the end we were able to 1v1 Rengar, but their team was just overly too fed, and there was a chance we could come back into the game, but when we gave away that Baron, when pretty much they aced us in all fairness, for no reason, there was no reason for any of us to die. and that was GG then, and it just snowballed. But there you are, hey ho. More League of Legends content will be on the way very soon, guys. I will be working on it. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. Take it easy, have a great day. Peace.